Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 3 as to Sicily. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, soon. I'm hoping that the Papal State in Tuscany will end up joining our country. I mean, they should. Italian miners within our custom union with the high mutual relations may unify with us. Which should include the Papal States in Tuscany. Did you say miners? What's the actual Italian minor nations? And you, like Rome, for example, they are a minor power. You are an insignificant power, which I'm assuming is considered, with such low prestige, they don't even qualify to be minor powers. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm assuming that's good enough. I mean, Sardinia Piedmont, though. But no, they're also a minor power. I could have sworn that they were considered major, but I guess that may have been, like, earlier in this campaign. Right now, they're kind of just like, trash, who cares? Patronized Romanticism has successfully completed. The Arts Academy of Campania has experienced increased interest in the Romantic movement, with some of our greatest artists producing genuine masterpieces. The way we get a 20% throughput for our Arts Academy building, or 2.5 tech progress towards realism. I mean, throughput, what does it actually make? It makes, like, art, right? Like, it produces, yeah, it produces fine art. Right now it's worth 50 pounds, which apparently is like pennies. Is it kind of like garbage? 50 pounds in Campania, but 200 in the Sicilian market. So I'm guessing in the actual province of Campania, it's kind of ass. How much are fine arts actually worth in total? Yeah, 50 pounds. It's 75% cheaper here than it is on the world market. Okay, but nobody really wants fine art. So 2.5k tech progress. I mean, is that worth it? Because you last for 5 years. If we go to our technology, we should realism. It should be somewhere. There it is. It's 6.5k. So it's actually almost. That's almost half of the production time. Yeah, you know what? It goes from 29 months to 18 months. Significantly faster. We now have colonial exploitation. Fantastic. The rural folk hate it. They lost 10 points here. I mean, they're actually a negative 2. Okay, you know what? They're not that concerned with us. So we can start a colonial project. We can establish a colony. Britain's already colonizing this region, so, you know, let's declare interest. We'll take our interest out of, let's just say southern France for now. Where do I want to declare an interest, though? I mean, there's territory down here in the Congo. I don't know if we need any research for that. We have any quinine technology to research through you. We could, like, maybe try to colonize, like, here. Possible. You can colonize in Niger, France. I mean, everyone else already colonizing this small area, so that's less interesting to me. I mean, you could start colonizing, like, into Kenya. I mean, nobody's colonizing this region, so you know what? Let's put our interest over there. We have interest. Okay, we know we do not care about this interest. In 50, 67%, 80%. So now we have our declared interest. We should be able to establish a colony down here in 16 days. Minus 90% from malaria. Fantastic. We're not going to establish a colony in this area here. It doesn't really make a lot of sense for us. The good vintage. The wine produced in Campania has been lauded by sommeliers as outstanding. So we can get 50% more wine or 5% more prestige. We're in 10th place. We could go up to 9th. I don't actually really know what going into 9th place does for us. Like in Victoria 2, the rankings really matter for getting goods. I'm like 95% sure that's not the case here. Actually, like, okay, what does prestige do? Prestige, 5% from bonuses. Okay, that's just telling me how we get more prestige. But what does prestige actually do? Major power, current prestige. Your rank is determined by prestige of all other countries in the world. Prestige originates primarily from how impressive your economy is. Power projection, arts academies and monuments. But I mean, it gets you closer to becoming a great power. But, you know what? Just give me the 50% more wine. We're wineaholics over here in Italy. So I think this will work out quite well for us. And we are losing 5,000 pounds. Because we are 239,000 pounds in debt. I mean, we could lower construction cost. Like, what are we actually building right now? Workshops, fishing wharves, cotton plantation. Just a little bit of everything right now. If we were to put everything down the wood and it goes from 33 to 20. I mean, what we could do, not expand, is we can get like one of the smaller areas over here to go like the iron frame buildings. So let's go up to 26. It's not as impressive as 33. But it's better than being at 20. Restore no colonial affairs. The industrialists and the rural folks, they hate this. Why do the industrialists hate this so much? We'll radicalize the industrialist. No colonial affairs. I don't know why they're so pissed, to be quite honest with you. Why would the industrialists not like new markets to exploit? I don't understand. You don't want to go agrarianism, hereditary bureaucrats, appointed bureaucrats. I mean, that's got to be better for us, right? Because you were a negative 25% bureaucracy population modifier, 25% more support for the landowners. You're 25% more taxation capacity, and 25% intelligentsia political strength. You're supported mostly, I'm guessing, by the intelligentsia, the armed forces, and the petit bourgeoisie. You're opposed by the landowners. Well, right now, because we're getting a negative 25% cost. And right now, it's costing us 217. So we would be in the negatives if we went to appointed bureaucrats. National Guard. Who opposes that? The intelligentsia. The intelligentsia, the industrialists hate us. Negative 20% manufacturing tax. Okay, I mean, that is pretty bad. Intelligentsia right now, they're fronting as a 10% society cost bonus. Do the industrialists like this? No, the people and the armed forces do. I mean, both of those groups already love me. Dedicated police force. Colonial exploitation is actually an unpopular policy in the country, but let's not worry about it too much. Honestly, I don't think there's anything I can do right now to really get the industrialists to not hate us. The police company have received a letter allegedly written by the Naples Ripper. This cryptic note might hold the key to uncovering his identity. It'll be blank after dark. Come or not you might, but bear constantly in mind that I am always not this kind. Okay. We're going to lose some legitimacy. Really? Because there's a serial killer on the loose, I'm not a legitimate government anymore? We have 30 battalions in reserve. Garrison 30. I guess we can recruit one general. You can command 22. Charismatic. Good defense. There we go. We'll assign you. Does that cost any money? I know it costs some bureaucracy points. Inefficient taxation capacity in Campania. And that's our capital, right? Unproductive trade routes. How unproductive? Okay, well, let's get rid of both of you. Trade routes need convoys, isolated regions. Yes, in Kenya. Okay, well, I guess we need more dockyards then. Because, I mean, ports. You're already max level right now. Let's get all of you to max level. Go back to building construction. Let's throw those to the top of the list. It can be done in 15 weeks. I mean, if we don't have any convoys, we can't actually trade anything. The anti-Science groups of Impala are plotting against the state by advocating the misguided cause of the intelligentsia. They gain more strength. But yeah, they can have a little bit more strength, really. I mean, 8.4%. Not a huge concern. Ah, fuck it. We'll just recruit another general. We'll then combat export reckless charismatic diplomat. Go with a diplomat here. There we go. So we have enough troops now actually in the field. Paper and wood are still very expensive. How expensive? 34.8 and you're 25.2. I mean, we can improve our Because we're the #6 producer in the world. Maybe we actually just want to improve our paper factories, our paper mills in the country. You're level 6. I'll upgrade you. I'm going to upgrade you. Or do you want auto expand? Yeah, auto expand paper mills. Anything else we can really change right now? Logging camps. You already set to auto expand. Yeah, auto expand basically, I think, everything for the most part. And that should be fine. Wood, we're not a significant producer. I mean, I know there's really too much we can actually do about that. So let's just import. You will cause the price to go down by 4 pounds. You will cause the price to go down by basically nothing. But I do want to trade with Piedmont because it makes them more likely to join my my market. So we'll trade with you even though it's a little bit less efficient. They're actually very close to saying yes. Okay, Chino staff's been unlocked. We could increase our military now to skirmish. It'll be a little bit more expensive, but really it's not so bad. Did I do it for all of these units? So you already set the skirmish. Is there not a faster way for me to do this? I guess not. Like you mobile artillery. You already set to level 3. Everybody else, I think, for the most part, is good. It will cost us a little bit of money. And again, we are still broke. Not much we can really do about that at the moment. Actually, is there any, not trade lens. Well, trade actions, we market capital. Was there anything we can export? Is there anything that's considered good for us to export? Not really. What if we export, like, fine art? Absolutely nobody wants to import fine art. Okay, fair enough. Expensive military goods, inefficient taxation. We need artillery, we need ammunition. Campania really needs some upgrades as well. Very cool. We don't have ammunition. The price of that is actually skyrocketed right now. We're paying a 75% premium. None of you actually make the cost go down, so I guess we'll trade with Prussia for now. We don't have enough bullets for our armed forces, which is probably an issue. Also, we have to build a port in Kenya to actually connect that to our to trade a port. Yeah, we need to at least have a level 1 port here. Diplomatic plays, Navy. Is it in political ends? Do we have any decrees we can pass? Emergency release, promote social mobility, national values. Did you send welfare payments? Well, are we paying them any welfare at all? No, we're already giving them welfare. And they've already got some other bonuses here as well. Road maintenance. Like, does this cost us money? I mean, it costs us authority. Everybody can have a little bit. Let's not promote social mobility. And what else are you doing? You also are doing emergency welfare relief. Do I need to be doing emergency welfare relief? Luca is now supporting Sicily as a unification candidate for Italy. You love to see it. Recruitment, migration, attraction. Throughput. I'm pretty sure you have good industry here. Throughput. We'll put this here. We're now making a little bit more money. Promote national values. I mean, if we have the points, I feel like we might as well use all of our authority for that, right? I mean, why would I not? You're -4. They're very, very close. From trade volume between our markets, ideological similarities between our government. Yeah, if we can just trade a little bit more with Piedmont, I'm not too sure what we would trade. I mean, can we see starting in Piedmont? If you go to market, can I look at the Piedmontian market? Okay, markets. Okay, it's a little bit finicky to click on it. There we go. The Piedmontian market. What are they importing? They're importing liquor, because they're paying a little bit of a premium for that. They're exporting paper. They're giving us some artillery pieces. What if we, like, export liquor to you? Yeah, trade this with Piedmont. That'll get our trade to go higher. They're going to be more likely to accept our stuff here. We need way more convoys. Apparently wine to Egypt. Okay, get rid of that. Isolated states. I know I can't really do anything about that at the moment. We just really need ammunition. So we could build the mill, munition plant. They gotta have an ammunition factory in here, right? Tooling, paper, shipyards, arms industry. Does the arms industry make bullets, or do they make guns? I think they make the guns and artillery. I don't think they make the bullets. The munition plant makes bullets. But we need percussion cap, which I'm assuming is the technology that we do not have. What are we seeing right now? The atmospheric engine. So we need to get, presumably, percussion cap, which is you. This will unlock the munition building. Okay. It also gives us rifling, which would be better for infantry. But our infantry are still using muskets, like a bunch of nerds. So probably want to get percussion cap next. Sardinia Piedmont wishes to join our... Absolutely, Sardinia Piedmont. Welcome, welcome. You love to see it. So you should now go over to market. Yeah, the Sicilian market's looking pretty good. Open market. I mean, we could try to... You know what? Let's improve relations with these small Italian states. Thing is, they are in the Austrian market, but Austria's got, as you can see by the amount of fists in the country, they have some issues. People are there not super happy. France wants a trade agreement. Yeah, you know what? We'll take a trade agreement with the French. The Ripper, new victim. Several more corpses and company have been identified as victims of the Naples Ripper. Careful and committed investigation may yield clues as to killer's identity. More radicals. We spend more 10% authority. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I want to find this serial killer because it's making everyone hate my government. Even though it's not my fault that there's a serial killer. At least I don't think it's my fault. Fusion market, price goes down. Doesn't go down by much. So maybe just upgrading the paper mills really is the best choice for us. Export you to France, export you to Austria. I mean, I know me and Austria aren't really friends. For the obvious reason that, like, hey, they control a lot of Italian territory, which I would like to get for myself some point into the future. But now that we have a pretty solid control over the Italian states, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you've enjoyed, run thumbs up. If you want to see some down, you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.